Okay, now that GMA Parenting Alert, an alarming new study found screen time among children 2 years old and younger, it's doubled since the late 1990s. Our chief medical correspondent, Dr. Jennifer Ashton, is here. I know, so break this down for us.
Okay, this was an interesting study. It was done by parent survey, and they looked at children under the age of 2. 1997, they found that about 1+ hour a day. These are toddlers, remember. Then in 2014, over 3 hours a day. This was just published now. And the point here, to be clear, pediatricians recommend 0 screen time for children 18 months and younger. So this is a big increase.
Does it do something to our brains or something?
It does, Robin. So now you're talking about anatomy and physiology. It changes the structure and function of the brain. We know that because of testing that's being done and has been done. What we don't know is how meaningful is that. We don't know whether it's all negative or partially positive. We don't know what the changes will result in 5, 10, 20 years down the road. And we don't know if all screen time is equal. E-readers, educational devices, very different than something that's just for a game. But again, logistically, any parent, any caregiver, if you have a child in your life, you know that that is like a drug. Once you hand a child a screen, they calm down, and unfortunately, it's just an easy thing. We've all been there.
And notice how you said once you hand them. It's not like they are.
Sometimes they grab it.
Okay, but at that young, I mean, you're putting it in their hands. But what should, if you're concerned as a parent, what can you do?
Well, I think first of all, we have these toys here. We need to remember that the old-fashioned things are still important. They simulate role play, imagination, fine motor skills with art. And again, not all learning has to be educational. It should still be fun. I think the other tips for parents are we need to monitor this time. So you can't just hand them a device or sit them in front of the TV set and lose all track of time. I think we do need to make an effort to make that screen time interactive. Remember these old-fashioned toys and games because they do have value. And I say don't replace the face because toddlers, babies, children, they need to engage people. They need to see facial expression. They need to see social interaction. That is as important as everything else in their life.
I remember a couple of years ago seeing a video, and there was a young toddler with a magazine who was trying to, thinking that...
I saw that too, exactly.
Thinking that it was an iPad,
listen,
it was a magazine.
My son is now in college. He's a computer science major. I swear he could have launched the space shuttle when he was 3 years old. They're very facile with technology, which is a good thing. We just need to make it moderate, not all or none.
All right, Jen, thank you so much. And what was the matter with Winnie the Pooh, Fonzie? Why did you like to, I mean, gosh, you just whisked it off the table like that. Okay, Ginger. Oh, bring back Pooh. Yeah, Pooh. Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.